This right here is the all-new Wandrd Stratus 18-liter photo camera backpack. And I thought, when I saw the Kickstarter video and everything like that, I thought this could be the best everyday carry backpack, just because it's, you know, it's small, it's not too big. You got dual water bottle pockets, you got quick access on either side. The thing's amazing. Upon just receiving it today, though, these are just kind of my first initial impressions of it. There are 3 things that I don't like about this bag, and I feel like could be improved. First thing is that it does not have a fully flat bottom. So it does stand up on its own, kind of, but depending on your weight distribution, I had like one camera on at one time, and it just kind of like felt very, very lopsided, and then it just kind of can rock and fall down quite easily. That's the first thing I didn't like about it. They could have totally flattened out that bottom. The second thing I felt like could be improved are the zippers. The zippers are not smooth, so when I'm opening them up, it kind of, there's a few catch points, and it just not great. And that's it with all the zippers, even the quick access zippers as well. When I'm opening that quick access zipper, I want something smooth, but instead it has a few catch points, and it's not 100% smooth. And I feel like they've get downgraded, because I've been using the Wanna Provoke quite often, and the Wanna Provoke zippers are much smoother than these zippers right here. And my final thing that I feel like can be improved, or I don't really like about it, is just the accessibility of the laptop compartment. So the zipper, the top zipper right here, it's probably one of the smallest openings that I have seen on any backpack that can fit a 15-inch laptop. It is like they could have just extended the zipper just a little bit further down, like maybe like 3 or 4 inches down that way on either side, and it would have just been much easier to access your laptop and grab it. Now let's dive through all of the other features. Okay, so now let's do a walkthrough about this backpack. I'll just kind of do a quick little 360 of the bag. This is kind of what it looks like from all of the angles. And yeah, so at the very, very front, let's talk about this front part here. It's made of that kind of like rubbery type of material, which most Wandrd bags have, which is great because it makes it slightly kind of waterproof and water resistant. It's got some latch points right here. So if you had a pouch, you could probably put it right on here with those keeper straps, or keeper clips, sorry, and then also, or you can just have some kind of horizontal straps supplied by Wandrd. On either side there is a nice water bottle pocket, so let's measure to see what kind of water bottles you can fit in here. So this is an 18-ounce Yeti, and that fits in there nicely, no problems. One thing I just noticed is that once you do have that water bottle in there, it's kind of difficult to kind of open up the zipper to get access into that, you know, camera compartment. So yes, you can still open it with a water bottle in there, but it's going to be kind of difficult. And as you can tell, like, yeah, that zipper is just not smooth at all. So it's awkward. So I'm going to take that water bottle out, and now we can kind of close it up. Now let's test it out with a 1 liter Yeti water bottle and see if that will fit. And it doesn't really. Oh, it does. So it's a little bit tight, but you can totally fit that in there. If you do have camera gear in there, it might be a tight fit, but I would probably not recommend throwing a water bottle this large into it. And then this is an 18-ounce, 32-ounce Nalgene. And it just requires a little bit more stretching, but you can definitely fit a 32-ounce water bottle in there, depending on if your bag is packed out or not. So right above that, there is a horizontal kind of clip right here, and this is great because if you want to just use this as a tripod pocket, put your tripod through there, you can totally cinch it up with this. Or if you had external things and you just want to like hang like a hat or a small little sweater or something like that, you can kind of loop it through there. And it's got a nice little keeper strap right here, just so you don't have any dangly straps. Still looking at that one side right here, you do have a few other lash points right here. One, kind of, those are too small, so probably 2 lash points. And then when you are looking on the opposite side, it is literally identical. So when you open up that side quick access pocket on this one side, there is a small little zippered pocket right here, so you can stash things like lens caps, memory cards or anything kind of small and thin. So there's the quick access on the other side. And I have kind of shifted the divider a little bit so it's nice and deep. I don't need to reverse my lens hood, so it's nice and quick to access, but that fits in there right on the bottom here, no problem. And you still have room for like maybe for 4 smaller lenses that you can toss in there. But yeah, that's kind of like what it is with the camera in there. And like here, like just like I was talking about earlier, that zipper is very, I don't know, it's not very nice at all. And then, oh yeah, it does have 2 side grab handles, which is great, so you can grab it from either side. It also does have a nice little luggage pass-through strap right here, and it's got a very thick lumbar support right here. When I put it on my back, you definitely do notice this digging into your back. I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable, I just noticed that it was there. And then there's also a zippered pocket right here. It's very tight, but if you want to throw in your passport or anything like that, you can put it in there. But again, it's fairly tight of a pocket. What else? Yeah, oh yeah, the back panel, you got some nice little vertical air ventilation channel right here. This is mesh, and so it's got a little bit of breathability. When you are looking at the straps, they are decently padded. It does feel comfortable on my back, but these straps are different than the Wandrd Provoke backpacks. You do have load lifter straps, which are really nice. And then you also have some horizontal latch points, as well as some horizontal one right here and some vertical ones right here. And it is great because if you wanted to hook on sunglasses or a pouch or something like that, you can totally do it right there. I really like that. The sternum strap is just like their Provoke series, so you can kind of clip it on either side like that, or you can also take it off from this side, and all you can do is just gotta pull this tab off. And it will go. The one issue, though, we better watch out, is that if you kind of like, if you only had one on, this one is you can rip this off. So it's happened to me once and I almost lost it, but I found it. But that's just one thing to note, is that, yeah, both of them are removable. And yeah, that's essentially it for that back panel. Let's talk about the top. The top, this grab handle is not bad. I have small to medium hands, so if you did have larger hands, you might find this a little bit tight, just because like right now my hands are already kind of touching it, like touching the bottom of the bag. So maybe a future iteration of this bag, if they maybe made it just a little bit taller, a little bit larger of a carry handle, that would have been better. But overall, it's a very comfortable grab handle. And at the top right here, I just this kind of top laptop section is very tight. I really wish that it went down a little bit further on either side, so you can really open it up. Because if I try and cram my 15-inch MacBook in here, it is tight. And if I want to kind of get it out there, I need kind of like 2 hands to kind of fish it out and really pull it out. So it's a very tight bag for my laptop. And then also there is a zippered pocket right here. And this is very shallow. It does have a swiveled key leash, so if you can put your keys in there, or you can just put 1 pair of sunglasses in there. So it's a very small and shallow, long pocket. And lastly, you have that front main pocket right here, and this is kind of where you can put your camera in here, or you can put whatever else you want, your jacket, your clothes, your snacks. Just whatever you want in this kind of top section. Now there is a zippered pocket at the very back right here. It's kind of a little bit difficult to kind of reach and get into. But yeah, so if you had valuables, you can put it in this kind of mesh zippered pocket. But there's also another zippered pocket right here on this flap side. So you unzip that, and you have this other mesh zippered pocket right here. So yeah, so that's kind of what this kind of top flap is. So the bottom was filled with all of your camera stuff. You can actually put your camera at the top right here and just kind of leave it right there, but you just have to know that there's less padding, and then it could potentially get scratched just because you do have those zippers right there. One thing I noticed that I didn't like about this was that when you do have this on your shoulder and you swing it around your shoulder and you want to quickly access it, this strap is in the way. So for example, if I open this up, that strap kind of gets in the way when I open it up, and so you can kind of get it out. And let's say I get my camera out, and let's say I want to zip up my bag again. I tend to do this, and now it's stuck right on here, so I kind of have to kind of contort my arm around. It's not a crazy deal, but it is something that I notice, and it's kind of annoying. So I do want to do a very brief comparison versus the Tenba Axis LT version 2. And this is the 20 liter. So it's 2 liters larger than this. But I mean, I just kind of want to show that how much better the quick access is on the Tenba. So if I throw this on and I open up the zipper like this, look at that. I had no restriction. This strap never got in the way. It's just way better for me. I can quickly grab it. I can kind of quickly grab the zipper, zip it up. No issues, not annoying at all. So for quick access, I actually like the Tenba LT better than this new Wandrd bag. And this Tenba is actually similar in the sense that it opens from both sides, and they have a water bottle pocket on both sides. They have like a little tripod little holder, or actually only on one side. And this top space is kind of meant for just kind of random other things that you can kind of put whatever else you want, you know. But it's much bigger of a space than the Wandrd. And the other thing is, this actually fits the laptop a little bit better. This one's side access. Where is it? It's a side access instead of the kind of top-down access. But the opening is a little bit wider, so it's actually easier to get your 15-inch laptop in here. And then the other thing I actually like about better is, in addition to all of that, you do also have this front zippered pocket right here, and this is great because you can fit a small jacket. You can have some organization. You just have much more stuff that you can do compared to that bag. But I'm gonna be doing a complete comparison between the two another day, another time. But this is just one thing, quick observation that I saw was right when I received this bag, I immediately thought about this bag because they're very similar in size and style and how you access the camera gear. But this one is just better overall based on my first impressions. But we'll use this a little bit more, and yeah, so stay tuned and I'll do more of a full dive review of this bag. Anyway, so let's wrap this video up. Again, this is just a first impressions review of it. It's not really a review, just more of a first impressions video. And if you're wondering if this backpack is the perfect backpack, it's not. There's a few flaws with it, but overall, I'm excited to use it. And you know, Wandrd, they make great products, and this kind of fits my purpose. You know, I carry a small camera, sometimes a lens around, and I want to have space for other things. I like the dual water bottle pockets because I carry my kids' water bottle all the time. This is a pretty good bag, and so stay tuned. Maybe a little bit later on, I'll do up my full complete review of it. But for now, this is it. If you like this video and you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.